What's up? We're here at Symphony Park, downtown Las Vegas. We are checking out a luxury, high-rise condo living experience. We're talking about Cello Tower. We know they have some really high-end upscale finishes, and we're going to learn some more about what makes them a unique residential experience here in the heart of downtown Las Vegas. Let's go in. We're going to meet with Brian Kruger and find out all there is to know about Cello Tower.
So Jesse, welcome to Cello Tower and our Sales Experience Center. Symphony Park is a 61-acre private master plan that the city designed nearly 2 decades ago. Las Vegas in itself has become quickly a worldwide destination, not just for entertainment, but arts, culture, sports. One of the key things we're seeing is that the condo market is one of the bright spots right now in Las Vegas. And Cello Tower is going to be the first residential-only tower that's been built in 15 years. The uniqueness here is that there's never been a true walkable, pedestrian-friendly, urban community like Cello. And within Origin at Symphony Park, all of the sidewalks within Symphony Park are private, meaning that transient activity, etc., is not gonna be something that we deal with here. So it elevates the experience, obviously. So you'll be able to have a true urban, walkable, pedestrian-friendly opportunity here within a 61-acre master plan that has certain things such as the Smith Center, which was the first building that was announced and built almost a decade ago. To the south, we have the Lou Ruvo Brain Institute and the Cleveland Clinic. So 5.8 acres, there's gonna be 100,000 square feet of office and retail. One of the key components of that is going to be the future grocery store that's gonna anchor the commercial. You'll also have a lot of food and beverage, resident-friendly retail, and then there'll be about 50,000 square feet of office. This area here will be basically Park Haven 2. The 2 communities that are existing are for rent, and they're about 95% occupied and achieving the highest rents per foot that we're seeing in apartments across Las Vegas Valley. And then obviously what's anchoring Origin at Symphony Park is Cello Tower, 32 stories, 240 luxury residences with 45,000 square feet of usable amenity space. The second floor will have 7,000 square feet of just health and wellness. We'll have a couple hospitality suites that residents can reserve like a hotel room, and you can rent those out for your guests. The 7th floor will have 25,000 square feet of indoor-outdoor amenities, including the pool, indoor and outdoor entertainment kitchens, golf simulator, cigar lounge, gaming and entertainment lounge, pet park, co-work pods, conference rooms, and more. Through valet and 24-hour concierge will be available. That's all included in the monthly homeowners association dues, which right now are estimated at 65 cents per square foot. Within the 240 residences, they range from 1-bedrooms, 1-bedroom dens, 2 bedrooms, and 2-bedroom dens, and then we have 8 select penthouse suites in that portfolio. The ranges of square footage will be between about 840 to 980 on the 1-bedrooms, about 980 to about 1,100 on the 1-bedroom dens. 2 bedrooms will be from about 13 to 1,500 square feet, and 2-bedroom dens will be from about 15 to just over 1,800 square feet. Values will start from the upper 700s on the 1-bedrooms, from the upper 800s on the 1-bedroom dens, from about 1.1 million on the 2-bedrooms, and from about 1.3 on the 2-bedroom dens, with penthouses starting from about 4.5 million.
The large picture of what you're explaining is there really isn't a high-rise condo situation where you get that community sense. Correct. And the walkability, and to have all of the amenities nearby, especially things like the Smith Center where you're getting world-class performances brought in.
That's correct.
And the art museum, potentially in the works is, that's one-of-a-kind living that you can't get anywhere else in Las Vegas.
Not in Las Vegas, and quite frankly, you're not gonna find it anywhere else, even on the West Coast.
So Brian, one of the really great features I've heard about the Sales Experience Center here is some of the amenities that you've already built out, so we can show our viewers exactly some of the amazing features that these units are going to entail.
Absolutely, yeah, follow me over here. What we did is we did a vignette of a kitchen and of a bathroom. One of the key things that the developer was very adamant about is that we wanted to deliver a product that people would come in and be like, wow, this is what I get. We want the base finishes to resemble what you're going to pay for the actual residence itself. So some of the things that you're going to see, such as the porcelain slab counters, the waterfall edge, the full height slab from bottom of counter to the ceiling, those are all included. The type of cabinetry you see. The options are going to be a little limited in terms of you'll be able to upgrade appliance package. As you see here, this is the Viking package, which is the upgrade, but the base package will include panel-ready refrigerator and dishwasher as well. But all the accent lighting that you see behind the cabinets, the toe kick lighting, that's all included in the purchase price as well. One cool option that we will feature is hidden behind here is a Thermador wine fridge. And so that's something our clients can choose to include in the purchase of the sale or not. And we probably just make additional cabinetry there for those that didn't want to do that. The flooring you see is included in the sale of the home. This is just a custom lay that you have an option, this herringbone lay, but the actual real wood floors that you see, that'll be in a straight lay pattern, that's included in the base price of the home. The next opportunity we can go take a look at is the bathroom.
Let's go take a look. Brian, as we're heading into this great example of the primary bathroom, I'm just noticing very tranquil, almost like a spa-like vibe to it. One question I tend to get a lot is ceiling height, because people are curious about how much space do they feel like, you know?
Sure. Well, a couple key things that good developers pay attention to. One is floor plan design and the efficiency of the space. Two is the volume of that space. And the way that we impact volume is by raising ceiling heights. And so in the majority of the residences, they will have almost 10-foot clear ceiling heights, which is what you see here in the primary bathroom suite. And then as you get up to some of the upper floors, they get even higher. And we can get into that when you bring someone by to the Experience Center.
I'm loving the undermount sinks that we have here. Maybe you can point out just some of the other really nice luxury touches that you guys are putting on these.
Absolutely. So again, maintaining our theme of included luxury. The balance of the materials and the finishes you see here are included in the price. There's just a couple options that I'll mention, but everything you see is going to be included, including obviously soft close cabinets with drawers, which normally you don't see this amount of cabinetry and space in a drawer that has soft close as well. All of the accent lighting again at the floor, around the mirror, that's all included. The counters, the level 4 finish on the walls that you see, and everything in here within the actual primary shower area. We still need to include the enclosure, it just hasn't been installed yet, but from the fixtures, the tile work that you see on the floor and the walls is all included. One of the options that we have in this particular bath, as well as the others, is the ability to carry out the slab ceramic tile throughout the rest of the interior of the bathroom in lieu of the level 4 finish. We're working on pricing on a lot of these things. Hopefully by January we'll have pricing for those items when your clients are ready to convert to a resident-specific reservation after securing their priority reservation once they come into the Experience Center.
After our last luxury video that we did, I spoke to a few of you who mentioned, uniqueness of the property is something that you're really interested in, and this whole community definitely is unique and has something that's special all its own. But when you also add in the finishes like we're seeing in this kitchen, and so much of the design choice really is taken out of your hands and you can just leave it to the professionals to create this amazing design and limit how much of the choice you really need to have, knowing that everything's going to be done at such a professional level. It really makes the entire experience just phenomenal.
Jesse, one of the things you'll see here in our design studio is the 3 color palettes that have been selected by our lead design firm, One Design Line out of Miami. They've done an amazing job of selecting the appropriate materials and the right color combination to truly give us a modern way of new living in Las Vegas. This is our light package here, the medium package, which is what you saw represented in the vignettes of the kitchen and the primary bath, and then the darker version down there. The opportunity right now is to get into schedule a priority reservation to bring your clients in so they can reserve a floor plan, which later will convert to a resident-specific reservation with a soft deposit, and then we're looking to convert those reservations to purchase agreements next summer, start construction, and deliver Cello Tower, and the rest of the community would be delivered all at the same time in the fall of 2026.
Recapping, as far as luxury is concerned, it's not just the finishes that you're looking for in the residence, but also the location and what amenities there is to offer. I think there's a uniqueness all alone to what's being built here, where just even in other areas of Las Vegas, like the Strip and downtown, there are these high-rise condos where you're pretty much on an island, and this seems much more of like an all-encompassing living situation where you have shopping, dining, offices, and retail, and it's a place that you can call home and then step out into your backyard and check out some of the world-class performances that go on at Smith Center. Like Brian said, this might be one of a kind on the entire West Coast. So if you have more questions, definitely get in touch with me. We'd love to help you set up an appointment so you can hear a little bit more of what this all entails and how it might be the perfect spot for you. You can get in touch with me at 702-580-1071. Looking forward to hearing from so many of you and answering any of the questions that you have, and we will see you on the next video. Later.